9 experienced hikers. A remote mountain in the Soviet Union. Temperatures of minus 30 degrees Celsius. Their tent was found slashed open from the inside. Their boots and coats left behind. Their bodies scattered across the snow. Some with crushed skulls, broken ribs, and missing eyes. No signs of a struggle. No outsiders. No explanation. On January 23, 1959, 10 young hikers set out to trek across the northern Ural Mountains in the Soviet Union. They were experienced, fit, and well-equipped. Their leader was 23-year-old Igor Dyatlov, a skilled outdoorsman. One member turned back early due to illness. That decision saved his life. The remaining 9 continued deeper into the mountains, setting up camp on the slopes of a peak the local Mansi people called Kholat Shachel, the Mountain of the Dead. And to this day, nobody knows what happened on the Mountain of the Dead. When the group failed to make contact, a search party set out. What they found left investigators speechless. The tent had been slashed open from the inside. Every boot, every coat, every piece of warm clothing left behind. The hikers had fled barefoot into a blizzard at minus 30 degrees. The first 5 bodies were found scattered across the snow. Some appeared to be crawling back toward the tent. They had died of hypothermia. But the final 4 bodies told a far darker story. Crushed ribs, a fractured skull. One woman was missing her tongue, her eyes, and tissue from her face. Yet there were no external wounds. Their clothing tested positive for radioactive contamination. Authorities closed the case in 1959, citing a force of nature. Witnesses from another hiking group 50 kilometers away reported seeing strange orange lights in the sky on the night the group died. The most recent theory suggests snow may have partially buried the tent, causing a panicked escape, explaining why they were found partially dressed. But that doesn't explain the missing eyes, the missing tongue, the radiation, the crushed bones with no external wounds. In 2026, a new theory emerged, that a failed ballistic missile launch created a toxic nitric acid fog that swept across the mountain, causing the group to flee in a panic and suffer internal injuries from the chemical exposure. 9 people walked onto a mountain in 1959 and met a fate nobody has ever been able to explain. The mountain kept its secrets. We may never know what made 9 experienced hikers slash their way out of their tent and run barefoot to their deaths in the dead of a Soviet winter. Subscribe for more cold cases and unsolved mysteries. And drop a comment. Which theory do you believe?